Hi, welcome to the first edition of the Chamber's Corner. I'm AJ Ganger here with Kathy Sherman, president of the Piqua Area Chamber of Commerce. Kathy, you just took over a little bit ago on the chamber, replaced Scott Miller. Tell us a little bit about that process and what it was like for you coming back.
I was here about 3.5 years ago for about 5 years. Some changes, and ended up going back to a bank that I worked for previously, Unity National Bank. And then Scott announced his retirement, and to be totally honest, my heart completely is, and my passion is with the Piqua Area Chamber. So I was lucky enough, I submitted an application and a resume, got an opportunity to interview, and I was very, very lucky enough to become the president a second time around. So I said, this is a repeat performance. And repeat performances always have to be better than the first time.
Yeah,
so,
yes, they do. Have you seen any changes from the first time that you took over from now?
Not a great deal of changes in the last 3.5 years. Always focused on our businesses, our local businesses, growing the membership of the chamber, as well as providing a return on investment for our chamber members and finding additional benefits that we can add to our members package to give them a return on what they pay to become a chamber member. So not a whole lot of changes. It's an exciting time at the chamber. I love going out and seeing our members and paying business calls or stopping in and saying hi to current members, as well as going to visit ones that I would love to talk to them about becoming chamber members.
Now, we talk about chamber members. I've noticed that there's going to be some new businesses that have opened up already, and that's going to be opening up soon. A candy shop downtown for everybody who's got a
only
sweet
a half
tooth.
A block from the chamber.
I know,
That's very dangerous.
You're going to be there every day, aren't you?
I'm like, lock the doors.
What are some of the new businesses that have popped up here recently?
On Main Street, like you said, the candy store is going to open on December the 7th. We have a new Blue Bow boutique that opened up in the former Harvest Pantry building across the street from the chamber. Extreme Tattoo, I just talked to them today. They are in what was formerly the Illusions Bar.
Yep.
Totally transformed the outside of that. I said, anybody that I went to school with, that we ran around with, would come back into town, they would never know that that was the former Illusions. Some really great opportunities for us. We have just done a ribbon cutting recently with the Edward Jones new property that Ryan Ratterman built up on High Street. We have Kettering Health Network is going to break ground shortly on a property that used to house the party supply store and the home furnishing store. We also have Wilson Hospital, who just joined, because they're going to open a facility out on Keenly Drive, close to Keenly Drive. A lot of really awesome things, and a business that is going to open in the former DCS building on Mooney Road. They're going to transfer their business from Sydney to Piqua.
Okay.
Just a huge number of things happening in Piqua, both downtown and outside of the downtown, because the chamber does the whole umbrella of Piqua and our surrounding areas for our members.
It seems like Piqua has been growing a lot lately over the past year or two since I've taken over the station. With businesses coming to Piqua instead of going to places like Troy or up to Sydney. Is that something that maybe you had to do with, or do you think it's just the communities and growth?
I wish I could claim that I helped. Unfortunately, I did not being at the chamber at that period of time. But I believe, as a resident of Piqua, but even taking myself out of that and looking at the city as a whole, I believe that the buzz started several years ago. Great things going on, and people looking to our community on what properties are available, what do we have as a city to offer to their employees. And I think that all of that is a great tribute to the city leaders, to Main Street Piqua, to the Chamber of Commerce, Economic Development Director, and promoting that and bringing people and that excitement. And in addition to the new businesses, we have a number of properties that have been purchased and renovated by developers. Tom Baker's one of them. Brandon, who is overseeing, or his company owns the properties, the Charlene Apartments that are across the street from the government complex, completely rehabbed. Tom Baker buying property on High Street and on Sunset. Those buildings don't even look the same in most around the entire surrounding area, because they've transformed, taken the money and really put true dollars into those facilities and upgraded them. Now people are wanting to move into both the downtown and outskirts.
I've noticed recently the mall. A lot of people talk about the mall and things like that. How it's not the same as what it used to be, but it's still there. We've seen Elder Beerman go. We're getting ready to see Sears, I believe, go as well. Do you think that opens up more opportunity for maybe a local business to come in and just pick up those storefronts?
It does, but I really give Peggy Henthorne, who manages that entire property, kudos, because she is looking outside of the box of what the typical mall used to look like. Because years ago, that's what everybody wanted. Now it's going away from that, especially because millennials, they want that immediate, they want to drive up, they want to go in, they want to get what they want. They don't want to walk around the mall like it's set up now. Peggy is completely thinking outside of that box. I think there's great things that are going to happen to that mall property in the future.
And they have a new like conference room kind of area where it helps some events I've been to. They have the events every year, Cakes for a Cause in the mall that show. I mean, a lot of people end up flocking into that mall, and I think maybe with a little bit of more businesses coming in, things like that, I think that mall will get back to where it used to be when I remember it back in the 90s.
And Peggy's already confirmed the head of the entire mall property has given her the okay to hold her really big car show next year.
Ooh, that'd be fun to go.
She has announced, and I don't want to steal her thunder, so I'm not going to announce who her headline sponsor or her headline performer is, but it's going to be awesome. So
I can't wait to see
that's
that.
really exciting that they've given her the okay to do that, and she draws so many people in for that event.
Yeah, definitely. Now, we're filming this the week of Thanksgiving here in our studio at Channel 5 here at the Piqua High School. Are there any big events planned that you, the Chamber itself, are involved in coming up with the holiday season?
Yes. We have our annual holiday open house. We hold that on the 4th floor of the Piqua Plaza. And we do that with a lot of our partners. We do that with Main Street Piqua, the Piqua Arts Council, United Way, Grow Piqua Now, and ourselves. So it's a time of the year that all of our organizations who throw the open house party can send out invitations and ask our volunteers, our board members, to come and say thank you. And it's a great attendance. I mean, we have such a great time. It's what we at the Chamber consider as the kickoff to the holiday season.
Any other, what time and what day is that?
That is on Thursday, December 6th, and it's from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Fort Piqua Plaza.
Can anybody come to that event?
We really like those that are involved in the associations to come, but we would, as a chamber, extend that offer because we want to involve all of our businesses and residents and experience that. Okay. So all they have to do is call the chamber at 773-2765 and RSVP.
All right. Get your RSVPs in because that sounds like a really fun event.
It is.
I just got our email today from one of your workers.
Yes.
I can't remember what her name is, and I feel really
Probably
bad.
got it from Jessica.
Mrs. Stein.
Yes.
About the upcoming dinner in
Yes.
January the 20th. You guys would like that?
That's another big one. That is.
Talk a little bit about your annual dinner.
The annual dinner is something that we hold every year in January. This year it is at the Pickle Country Club, and it's a way for us to have our one annual meeting, invite all of our members to it. There is a cost to attend, and RSVPs are required, But we do a number of awards that evening. In addition to awards, we also recognize outgoing board members, and we elect new incoming board members. And we give out some really awesome awards that evening. We recognize Business Person of the Year. We give out a Civic Achievement Award, which goes to a person that volunteers their time and efforts, especially to the chamber. So we recognize that person or persons. The Business Person of the Year that I mentioned already, and Commercial Beautification Awards, which, like we've talked, there's a lot of Commercial Beautification Awards going this year because of what's happening in this past year. And last but not least, the most prestigious award given away in the city of Piqua is the Order of George.
Yep.
That's the last award we give away that evening. It's really awesome because there are probably about 3 to 4 people in the entire chamber organization that know who the winner is. We keep this so quiet. When the person is talked about that evening, they never come out and say who that person is until like the very last moment. And there's people in the room looking around trying to guess who it is. And then we have organized it so that about the last week or 2 weeks, depending on the logistics for the family, we let the family know. And we hide them off in a separate room so that when the award is announced and the recipient is walking up to the podium to receive the award, as well as the proclamations that are provided by several state officials as well as the city of Piqua, their family comes in and is able to celebrate with them as well. So it's a pretty awesome time. I'm looking forward to going again this year.
We look forward to being there and filming this
Yes, you're
to
going to
put
be
it out
there.
there. Yep, we will be there for sure. Are there any other holiday events coming up that you guys are going to be involved with? I know there's the Christmas Day Parade that's going to be happening downtown shortly, and I think there's a big Christmas on the Green.
There's a Christmas on the Green. We're not part of that, but of course we definitely promote that. But that is done all through Main Street Piqua. Lorna Swisher, who absolutely always amazes me on what she can accomplish. She already has had the Christmas horse parade. That was amazing.
Yes.
And she's already got in motion and final details on the Christmas on the Green, as well as the following day is the Christmas parade when Santa officially arrives in Piqua. So really awesome things to kick off the holiday season coming up.
Yeah, it didn't rain, but it was really cold.
It was very cold.
Anything Lorna's involved with, we know it tends to rain. Sorry, Lorna. But, hopefully, maybe it'll snow. That'll be a little bit better than rain.
We have a great picture of one of the Christmas parades, and the fire engine's coming down Main Street, and it has snowed that day, and it's just a beautiful backdrop. So, yes, I'm hoping it snows. We got some snow this morning. The temperature isn't hateful out there.
No,
that's the kind of day we'd like to have for the Christmas parade.
Yeah, or any event that happens downtown outside.
And you really want to come. I'll promote this for Lorna as well because I love Christmas on the Green. She is having live reindeer there this year, so it's a must. Bring your whole family down there.
Bring the kids out.
Definitely.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. So that would be pretty cool.
My wife would love that. She loves animals and things
And
like
she
that.
talked, I believe they're going to also be roasting chestnuts
Ooh,
this
roasted
year.
chestnuts
So
on open fire.
that's something new this year too.
Oh, is there anything else you want to add for this edition? I mean, we'll try to do this every month or 2 months, something like that. Just kind of get updates on what the chamber is doing.
We're always willing to share great news, definitely.
Yeah. One more thing here. We did an open house where we brought community members in, and you guys sponsored that and helped with all the food and drinks and stuff like that night. Do you have any more of those coming up soon?
Right now, our first business after hours is not scheduled until March. We don't have the final details on that, but we're always looking to co-host with a business. It's a chamber member, a business after hours. We schedule those on a Thursday, 5 to 7. It's kind of like the last evening of the week, and we have very good attendance when it's on a Thursday evening. And you can come and stay for the full 2 hours, or you can come and say hi to the owners and then leave. So it's just a great way to network.
Sounds like fun. We
It's
had a
always-
business after hours. It was so
Yes.
much fun when we first opened up, and it's actually kind of completely different in here now since that
You were
business.
always growing in here.
Yeah, Mr. Lyons came in today and said, every time I come in here, there's more and more stuff. I said, we just got to keep growing.
It's wonderful.
We appreciate you coming in, taking
Thank you,
time out
and
of your
thanks
day.
for letting us do
Yeah,
this.
no problem. We'll do this, like I said, maybe every month, every 2 months, depending on some more updates and things like that through the holiday seasons.
Great.
Don't forget, the Piqua Area Chamber of Commerce actually sponsors our show, This is Piqua, here in town as well, where we go out to local businesses and we talk to them. We did 6 episodes last year. We're looking to do another 6, 7 this year. So if you're interested, feel free to contact me at gangera@piqua.org or call me at 937-916-3154. If you have any questions about your area Chamber of Commerce, feel free to contact Kathy here.
Definitely.
Kathy, you want to give them the number again?
773-2765. We'd love to hear from you.
And the Chamber's doing great things all the time. Again, thank you again
Thank
for
you.
coming in and spending time with us today. That's it for this week's Chamber's Corner. I'm AJ Ganger with Kathy Sherman saying goodbye.